Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and experiencing something you thought was lost forever. A firm, confident erection, just like in your younger years. According to a recent study from Boston Medical Center, 83% of men over 60 are making one critical morning mistake that's silently destroying their erectile function. What if I told you that changing just one breakfast habit could restore what you thought age had taken away permanently? Hello there. I'm Dr. Julia Merrick. For over 11 years, I've been helping men in their 60s and beyond reclaim their intimate health, confidence, and vitality naturally. In today's video, I'm going to share information that most doctors are too busy to tell you. Information that could transform your intimate life starting tomorrow morning. What you'll learn today isn't taught in medical schools, but it's backed by cutting-edge research on male vitality after 60. Most men over 60 make one critical mistake each morning that sabotages their erectile function without even realizing it. They wake up and immediately reach for coffee or processed breakfast foods that cause inflammation and restrict blood flow. Precisely when your body is primed for natural rejuvenation, your body experiences a testosterone peak in the early morning hours. This is why younger men often wake with erections. But after 60, this natural process becomes compromised not primarily because of age, but because of what happens in those first 30 minutes after waking. The morning hours represent a unique opportunity for your body. Your digestive system has been fasting all night, which means whatever you consume first will be absorbed more efficiently and have a more profound impact on your vascular system. Recent studies have shown that men who changed just one morning habit saw significant improvements in erectile function within 14 days. And that habit has nothing to do with pills, pumps, or complicated routines. It's simply about what you eat first thing in the morning. What enters your empty stomach creates either a cascade of beneficial reactions or sets off inflammatory responses that constrict blood vessels, including those critical for erectile function. The choice is yours, and it starts tomorrow morning. Before I reveal the foods that can restore your erectile function, let's identify the 3 common breakfast items that may be sabotaging your intimate health every single morning. First, sugary cereals and pastries. These cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, leading to inflammation of blood vessels and reduced nitric oxide production, the exact molecule needed for strong erections. Even so-called healthy cereals often contain hidden sugars that trigger this damaging cascade. Second, conventional dairy products. Most commercial milk and yogurt contain artificial hormones that can disrupt your own hormone balance. Studies have linked regular consumption of conventional dairy with decreased testosterone levels in men over 60. Third, processed breakfast meats like bacon and sausage. While protein is essential, these processed options contain nitrates and preservatives that damage the endothelial lining of blood vessels, the same lining that must relax for blood to flow into the penis during arousal. Most men consume at least one of these foods every morning, then wonder why supplements and medications don't work as effectively as promised. The truth is, what you avoid can be just as important as what you consume. If you're currently eating these foods regularly, don't worry. The damage can be reversed, and I'm about to show you exactly how to do it with foods that actively repair and strengthen those same blood vessels. Now, let's talk about what I consider nature's most powerful erectile enhancer, the pomegranate. This ancient red fruit has been scientifically proven to increase blood flow throughout the body, including the genital region. What makes pomegranate so effective? It contains unique antioxidants called punicolagens that boost nitric oxide production, the same mechanism targeted by prescription erectile dysfunction medications, but without the side effects. A groundbreaking study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research found that 47% of men with erectile difficulties reported significant improvements after consuming pomegranate juice daily for just 2 weeks. What's remarkable is that the benefits continued to increase the longer they maintained this habit. The key is when and how you consume it. Taking 8 ounces of pure pomegranate juice or eating half a fresh pomegranate on an empty stomach allows these compounds to enter your bloodstream rapidly. The nitric oxide benefit peaks approximately 30 to 45 minutes after consumption. For men with high blood pressure or diabetes, conditions that often accompany erectile difficulties, pomegranate offers additional benefits by improving insulin sensitivity and lowering blood pressure naturally. This addresses multiple root causes simultaneously. Few men know this, but pomegranate also helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that can constrict blood vessels and suppress testosterone production. By reducing this hormone first thing in the morning, you're setting yourself up for better erectile function throughout the day. If pomegranates aren't available or to your taste, don't worry. There are other powerful options we'll discuss shortly that work through similar mechanisms. Beyond what you eat, how you start your morning can dramatically impact erectile function. I've developed a simple 7-minute morning ritual that, when combined with the right foods, can multiply their effect on blood flow to the genital region. Here's the step-by-step process. First, immediately upon waking, drink 16 ounces of room temperature water with a squeeze of fresh lemon. This activates your digestive system and begins the detoxification process. Second, perform 3 minutes of deep breathing exercises, inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, and exhaling for 6 seconds. This increases nitric oxide production in your nasal passages, which then enters your bloodstream. Third, do 3 minutes of light stretching focused on the hip and pelvic region. This increases blood flow to the lower body and releases tension that may be restricting circulation to the genital area. Fourth, consume your nitric oxide-boosting food or juice, like pomegranate, and wait 30 minutes before eating anything else. This entire process takes just 7 minutes, but primes your body for maximum absorption of the beneficial compounds that support erectile function. Men who follow this ritual report not only improvements in erectile firmness, but also better energy levels throughout the day. The combination of hydration, oxygenation, movement, and targeted nutrition creates a powerful synergistic effect. What's most remarkable is how quickly men notice changes. While not everyone experiences results overnight, most report noticeable improvements within 3 to 7 days of implementing this routine consistently. A fascinating study conducted at Boston University School of Medicine found that 82% of men over 60 who implemented specific dietary changes experienced a return of morning erections within 21 days. The key finding wasn't just which foods these men added, but the timing of consumption. The study revealed that consuming nitric oxide-boosting foods on an empty stomach was 3 times more effective than consuming the same foods later in the day. Morning erections are significant not just for sexual function but as indicators of overall vascular health. Their return signals improved blood vessel function throughout your entire body, including your heart and brain. What surprised researchers most was that the men's testosterone levels didn't significantly change during the study period. This confirms what I've been teaching for years. Many erectile issues in older men aren't primarily hormone problems, but circulation problems that can be addressed through targeted nutrition. The participants in this study followed a protocol similar to what I'm sharing with you today. They eliminated the 3 harmful breakfast foods we discussed earlier and replaced them with specific nitric oxide-boosting options consumed first thing in the morning. The foods they consumed included watermelon, which contains citrulline, dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao, and beet juice, which contains dietary nitrates that convert directly to nitric oxide in the body. But the most powerful result came from pomegranate juice combined with a handful of walnuts, which provide arginine, another building block of nitric oxide. This specific combination was associated with the fastest improvements in erectile function. Let's talk about what you should never do before breakfast if you want to maintain healthy erectile function after 60. Never check email, news, or social media first thing in the morning. This might seem unrelated to sexual health, but research has found that exposure to stressful information first thing in the morning can trigger a cortisol spike that persists for hours. Cortisol directly counteracts testosterone and causes blood vessel constriction, exactly what you don't want for erectile function. Instead, here's the daily habit that revitalizes potency. Spend the first 15 minutes of your day in a positive mindset through gratitude practice or visualization. Men who did this before consuming their nitric oxide-boosting breakfast experienced 38% better results than those who didn't. Another critical, never do this. Never rush through breakfast or eat while standing. Eating quickly activates your sympathetic nervous system, the fight-or-flight response, which diverts blood away from the digestive and reproductive systems. The revitalizing alternative is to eat slowly and mindfully, chewing each bite thoroughly. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest response, which improves digestion and increases blood flow to the pelvic region. Finally, never consume artificial sweeteners with breakfast. These chemicals have been shown to disrupt gut bacteria that play a crucial role in nitric oxide production. Instead, if you need sweetness, use small amounts of raw honey, which actually contains compounds that support vascular health. These contrasting habits might seem simple, but they create dramatically different physiological environments for erectile function. The wrong morning routine sabotages even the healthiest diet, while the right one enhances every bite you take. Few men realize that what happens during sleep directly determines erectile function the next morning. During REM sleep, which occurs in cycles throughout the night, men naturally experience erections regardless of age. These nocturnal erections are crucial for maintaining penile tissue health. Poor sleep quality disrupts these natural erections and reduces morning testosterone levels. A study from the University of Chicago found that men who slept only 5 hours per night for 1 week had testosterone levels comparable to someone 10 years older. Here's the connection to our morning nutrition protocol. The foods I recommend not only improve blood flow, but also enhance sleep quality when consumed consistently. The antioxidants in pomegranate and other recommended foods reduce inflammation that can disrupt deep sleep cycles. To maximize both sleep quality and morning erectile function, implement these strategies. Avoid blue light exposure from screens for at least 1 hour before bedtime. Keep your bedroom cool. Between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit is optimal for testosterone production during sleep. Consider taking a magnesium supplement before bed, as this mineral relaxes blood vessels and improves sleep quality simultaneously. Most importantly, maintain consistent sleep and wake times, even on weekends. This regulates your body's production of both melatonin and testosterone. Men who addressed both morning nutrition and sleep quality experienced more than twice the improvement in erectile function compared to those who focused on diet alone. This synergistic approach addresses multiple physiological systems that contribute to healthy erectile function. Beyond pomegranate, there are 5 additional nitric oxide boosters that can transform your erectile health when consumed on an empty stomach. Most conventional doctors aren't aware of these options or their potent effects when used correctly. First, watermelon, particularly the white rind portion, contains high levels of citrulline, which converts to arginine and then to nitric oxide in your body. Consuming 8 ounces of fresh watermelon or 2 ounces of concentrated watermelon juice first thing in the morning has been shown to improve blood flow for up to 6 hours. Second, beets contain dietary nitrates that convert directly to nitric oxide in your bloodstream. 4 ounces of beet juice on an empty stomach provides a nitric oxide boost that peaks at approximately 3 hours after consumption. Third, dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao contains flavanols that stimulate nitric oxide production. 1 square, about 10 grams, on an empty stomach, allowed to melt slowly in your mouth, delivers these compounds directly into your bloodstream through the oral tissues. Fourth, walnuts provide arginine, the direct precursor to nitric oxide. 7 to 9 walnut halves consumed with your morning nitric oxide boosting beverage enhance its effects by providing the raw materials your body needs for continued nitric oxide production. Fifth, arugula and other leafy greens are packed with dietary nitrates similar to beets. Adding 1 cup of arugula to a morning smoothie with berries and a small amount of healthy fat creates a powerful nitric oxide boosting breakfast. The key is consistency and timing. These foods must be consumed first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, ideally after the 7-minute ritual we discussed earlier. Rotating through these options prevents your body from adapting and maintains their effectiveness long-term. Watermelon deserves special attention because it's perhaps the most underestimated erectile health food, yet when used correctly, it can produce remarkable results. The shocking truth about watermelon is that the most beneficial part is actually the white rind that most people discard. This portion contains the highest concentration of citrulline, the amino acid that converts to arginine and then to nitric oxide in your body. For maximum effect, consume watermelon in this specific way. Cut the red flesh with about half an inch of the white rind attached. Blend 1 cup of this mixture with a small amount of ginger and lemon juice. Consume this on an empty stomach and wait 30 minutes before eating anything else. The timing is crucial because citrulline absorption is most efficient when your digestive system isn't processing other foods. The addition of ginger increases circulation and absorption, while lemon enhances the bioavailability of the compounds. For men with diabetes, watermelon should be consumed in moderation due to its natural sugars. The solution is to use a smaller amount, about half a cup, and add a teaspoon of cinnamon, which helps regulate blood sugar while also enhancing circulation. Watermelon's effects are most potent during the summer months when the fruit is freshest and has ripened naturally. During winter months, focus more on the other nitric oxide boosters we discussed. Another surprising fact: watermelon seeds, which most people spit out, contain additional compounds that support prostate health. Grinding a teaspoon of dried watermelon seeds and adding them to your morning blend provides these benefits. What makes watermelon truly remarkable is how quickly it works. Many men report noticeable improvements in morning erections after just 3 to 5 days of consistent consumption using the method I've described. While our focus has been on erectile function, the foods and practices I've shared deliver benefits far beyond the bedroom. The same improved blood flow that enhances erections also transforms your energy, mental clarity, and overall confidence. Men who follow this protocol consistently report significant improvements in daily energy levels within the first week. This happens because enhanced blood flow delivers more oxygen and nutrients to all tissues, including your brain and muscles. Mental fog, a common complaint among men over 60, often clears significantly. The antioxidants in pomegranate, dark chocolate, and other recommended foods reduce brain inflammation, while improved circulation ensures your brain receives optimal blood flow. Your exercise capacity typically increases as well. Many men find they can work out longer and recover faster, which creates a positive feedback loop. The exercise further improves circulation, enhancing the effects of the foods. Perhaps most significantly, these changes foster a renewed sense of confidence. There's a profound psychological benefit to knowing you're actively improving your health rather than surrendering to age-related decline. This confidence extends beyond intimate relationships. Men report feeling more assertive in business situations, more engaged in social settings, and more enthusiastic about future plans and goals. The protocol also supports heart health, with many men seeing improvements in blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Since erectile dysfunction often precedes cardiovascular disease by 3 to 5 years, addressing these issues proactively protects your heart as well. In essence, what begins as a targeted approach to erectile function becomes a comprehensive renewal of vitality and well-being. The morning ritual and foods that restore erectile function simultaneously rejuvenate multiple aspects of health that contribute to a vibrant, confident life after 60. If this information has been valuable to you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your questions or experiences in the comments below. And don't stop here. Click on the next video appearing on your screen now and continue learning with me, Dr. Julia Merrick, how to live with greater potency, confidence, and pleasure, even after 60. I'll see you there.